pop up already.
Listen, technology is trying to give me a run for my money today. But I ain't going.
We're going to speak peace. Peace over this Facebook Live. We're not having no more shenanigans for you. None. No more shenanigans, Facebook Live. How about that? Huh?
That thing is still going.
This?
No.
No, this is the new one. It's gotta be.
I just hit the start button.
See? There's Tyler right there.
What's going on, everybody?
I'm so stoked. Okay, so.
Hey, Lupe.
So, Surreal, we are talking about today. Sorry. My bad. We're talking about what would you be surprised to find out is in the heart of your enemy. And when we say your enemy, maybe we're talking about a personal enemy, somebody that you know that has, somebody that has an issue with you, or maybe we're talking about a big global enemy. Like when we talk about people that don't like you because of your race or because of a belief that you have, what would surprise you to find out is in the heart of your enemy? That's what we're talking about today. Hey, Chris Bass.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Jamila. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey. Nice. Hey. What would surprise you? That's what we're talking about today.
Hey, my milk dud.
Is that Fred? Is that what I see? My eyes. Is that Fred? Is that what I see? Hey.
What's up, Jamila? Jamila has been my friend since the first grade.
Aww, that's what's
She was the first person I met when I moved on a new block.
He said, hey, y'all kind of jamming in here. He said, oh.
He said, if I do say so myself.
And I do say so myself. He said, timing is everything. Well, thank you, Anthony. You're too sweet.
Why would we be shocked of what's in the heart of the other human as the rest of what's in the heart? Oh, thank you, Milka.
So Anthony said, thank you. You're too sweet.
We go way back, Jamila.
He said, hey. He came in like, hey.
Man, Spillz the one is in the building, y'all, and he is snapping.
He said, I came right in on my stuff. He's like queued up, like we knew he was coming right this second.
I'm better than
He said, what? He said, what? He heard himself. He said, wait a minute. He walked into the building. He said, we doing it right now. What's up? He said, that's what I'm talking about. Talking about making somebody feel welcome.
So this is what happens when an artist comes in and they hear themselves on the air. He wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready.
He was not expecting it.
He didn't know. He didn't know it was going on like this.
When you walk into your own music, that's kind of how you feel.
Yeah. You feeling overwhelmed right now. You feel alive.
Gratitude to the highest.
Come on in, sir.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Steven!
What's good?
All right, so come on in. We are just breaking into our conversation piece. We're just breaking the ice on it. So tonight we are talking about what would you be surprised to find is in the heart of your enemy. And whether that enemy is somebody that you know personally and that doesn't like you, has issues with you, or like a big global, enemy, like somebody that doesn't like you because of your race, or doesn't like you because of a personal belief, or doesn't like you because of, what would you be surprised to find is in the heart of your enemy?
I mean, but if you're an enemy, there's so many definitions you're going to be put under as far as being an enemy.
Okay.
Because if you hate race.
So pick an enemy and tell me what you'd be surprised to find. So let's start with a personal. Let's start with a personal.
What's up,
enemy.
Lee? What's up,
That
man?
maybe
watching me
you
from
ain't got no
Houston?
enemies.
Oh, Sally, hey.
That's why I'm not surrounding myself with enemies.
Listen, there's a
You
difference
say
between
have fun.
surrounding yourself with enemies and they exist.
My family reunion is in Houston this weekend. They get started tomorrow. So go by and get a plate on my behalf.
Hey, Sally. So I'm gonna let you mull that over for a minute. Let you think about it, let it marinate. Let it come back to you. We're gonna pick on you a little bit later. We're gonna let it marinate a little bit. So I think for me, like sometimes when I've watched movies, especially like movies that have whether they're fictional or they're factual, and they're but mostly I think when they're fictional, because when they're fictional, then the writer has the ability to write for you to see everybody's viewpoint. You know, sometimes they'll show you everybody's viewpoint. Sometimes they'll just show you, you know, the main character and their significant, you know, the people that are significant to them, their point of view. But sometimes when they do, you know, these, you know, fictional movies based on, you know, factual times, sometimes they'll do something and they'll give you a chance to see what the mindset is of both sides of the coin, right? And I think sometimes for me, one of the things that has always amazed me is not only how similar we are sometimes in like what's important to us.
Right.
You know, like family is, you know, family is important to us, right? But how we perceive that importance and how we perceive who affects that, you know, who endangers that, it's different. Right. And why we think that it's different. Why it's different, right?
That's a good point, Chris.
What did I miss? What did he say?
Chris Bay says, I would be surprised if my enemy and I were more alike than different.
Man,
That's
for
deep.
real. Like, and the race can be the barrier of that.
Exactly. You know, all
We
that
can both like fishing
Right.
and then playing hockey, but then you don't know
Right.
that because
all you see is my color. You
all
don't
see
know,
is my
right?
color, so you just
Right. You
pretty
don't.
much split it up and just
Exactly. But I mean, at the end of the day, as people, don't we all fear the same things, more or less? You know, don't most people, you know, aren't they concerned about similar things? Don't, you know? And I think for me, I think what would be interesting to me is to be able to see what makes it the differences that they see a rationale. Like when there's so many similarities to us because we are people, and in the human condition, the things that they have amplified in their head that make me a word, you know, make me an adversary to them. You know, how they rationalize those things in their head. How does it make sense to them? The things that they fear, they think to be, which puts them in an enemy position to me.
So Jamita says, I would be surprised to find the reason I'm your enemy. Some people don't like you for petty things.
This is true. This is very true. And sometimes the reason your enemy doesn't like you, like a personal enemy, sometimes the reason they don't like you is not because anything that you had control over, or sometimes it's sheer jealousy, envy. You know, something that you have or that they perceive you to have that they thought that they should have, or that they feel like that it should be theirs or theirs alone. Like you should have it, just they should have it. You know what I'm saying?
Julio says, sometimes the enemy is self. In my eyes, life is like golf. I'm not playing against other players, but playing against me and the course. Life is the course. Julio.
Okay, so
with the bars.
So Julio, with that having been said though, if you're the enemy to yourself, if you look into your heart, why are you your own enemy? What is it that makes you stand against yourself? Why does it make sense for you to have these issues with yourself?
When you are the best self, whoever the enemy is will be upset.
I'm sharing right now because
Rico Lamar.
I ended up with
What we talking about?
Hey Rico.
Yesterday was Rico's birthday. Happy birthday, fathead.
Happy birthday,
Cancer.
Rico.
That's the last of Cancer.
Yeah, because it's Leo season, brother. Just in case
Oh
you
my
didn't know.
gosh, here we go.
Hakuna Matata.
The next month will come
She did not say
The
Hakuna
next
Matata.
month will come
Oh,
this summer.
snap.
man.
Lord.
Oh
Grab
my
that chair
God.
because I want to make sure I get you on this one too.
Oh my
You can move
God.
that stool
That's
'cause
funny.
it's too tall.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, that was hilarious. That's a good one.
Sit over here or
No, sit right here, but just move that stool because I want to make sure you in both the cameras. Oh, there you go.
Kind of, sort of. I need to scoot over a little bit. Everything has been adjusted in here, so.
There we go.
Time to kick off your career in
All
radio
right.
or TV broadcasting.
So
at the
Leanzer
OUI
says,
downtown Chicago campus. Call us at 312-884-8000.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a love for me that they just can't seem to embrace. So their responses to me are like an enemy instead of a lover. Kind of like they hate to love me, so they act a fool.
Oh.
ESPN 1000.
It can be matters of the heart, love for myself or others, Julio says. The reason is because many people are dealing with demons. Ain't that the truth? Tamina said, I think we have issues with ourselves because our decisions that we make in life. We get mad at ourselves for our bad decisions at times, put ourselves in messed up situations. It was Monday. Oh, okay. It's Monday, Rico. Well, happy birthday, Monday.
He said you're gonna announce and get it right.
But that's how I feel about it. I don't trust people's evil because I believe ultimately their evil is often their survival technique, not their truth. Ooh, sir.
Oh.
I can't do this with you today, Lee. You're making my brain swell.
He said, I don't trust people's evil because I believe ultimately their evil is often their survival technique, not their truth. Okay. All right. As Bryson would say more. Give me an example of where it would be like a survival technique as opposed to their truth. Give me an example of, like, even if you saw the behavior that's around that hatred or that evil, you still would not perceive it as that because that's not really their truth. That's them in survival mode. Give me an example.
Or visit 530 South State Street to learn how you can make your dreams of being on television and radio a reality. Don't take my word for it. Check out what some industry professionals said about
By
the
the way,
Illinois
we'll be
media.
sharing this night when we go live. Just so you know.
Don't waste another minute in a career you don't love.
This way, and then when
Be the
you're
next great
talking
announcer,
about
DJ, producer, or TV
Like for real, the enemy is this bottle of tequila that is going down too smooth. I need some of that.
behind the scenes. Still need to keep the 90s.
What's up, Big Ant?
Where is Bay at? Where the drinks at, Bay? Where is Bay at? Our virtual bartender is Bay Houston, and she hasn't offered any drinks yet. I thought the bar was open, but I don't know what happened. Our virtual bartender. Listen, we got something for everybody up in here.
Up in here, up in here.
Up in here, up in here. Hey, Brian. Okay, so Brian, tonight's topic, we are talking about what would you be surprised to find is in the heart of your enemy. That's what we're talking about.
Big Ham, what's going on? Brian King, what's cracking? Y'all join in on this conversation. Matters of the heart. It's a deep one today. And we talk about the joys and pains of life and relationships and things of that like that all the time. But now we're talking about your enemy, how you face your enemy, and if you could switch roles with your enemy, what do you think you would find in their heart that's different from yours? Hey, Mr. Stevie Hill says, R. Nicole Saunders. He over here, he's listening to the music.
I see.
Just say that again, I'm sorry.
R. Nicole Saunders.
Talk to you. Love, all the way. Man, I just got in the studio. Man, they just made me feel at home, and I was like, you know, it's good to know
You
that
are
you
at
love.
home, duh.
You know, and people, you know, understand that, man. Joy is what matters, really.
Ain't it? Ain't it really?
Because, man, when you get down to the top of the song release, and you understand why. Because sometimes, you know, going through some pain, too. So.
And you know, your song is so fitting, you know, for our topic. You know, love is pain. Kenya, it's her birthday too. Her birthday was your birthday yesterday or
We have
Monday?
to create our own birthday song. We're gonna make that a mission. I think we should. Remember when GCI used to have their little birthday ditty that they used to have people call in and do their little fill in the blank. We need one of those. We have to work on it.
Shout out to everybody that's out there listening to us.
Shout out to everybody. We've been getting ready to get this party started with Spillz the One. I almost called him by his government name. We're getting ready to get started with Spillz the One. Julio says, we see that survival mode is the... Oh, we got big word. He said it's white people. That's what that means, y'all.
Oh,
The way our legal system and the classroom to the jail cell. We have so many of our talented brothers and sisters that never get a chance. It was Monday. Everybody's birthday was on Monday. Big Rob, he's on here. Robert's birthday was last week too.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Cherie, what's going on, cousin?
Okay. I think what Chris Bay said. I think that speaks volumes. You know, to realize how much we have alike, as opposed to how much actually separates us. I think that and how twisted things are or become, or like what other people perceive about you that isn't accurate. You know what I'm saying? Like people perceive because you're a certain color that you're automatically only interested in this thing, or automatically only capable of doing this thing, or automatically you have these malintentions because of the color of your skin. But how much of that stems from fear, and how much of that stems from fear that was instilled into them from somebody else that was raising them, that was influencing them as they were developing, and they just pass it down. In the same way that we have our superstitions of things that we don't do because, like, for example, how many people don't wash on the last day of the year? Because you're afraid you're going to wash somebody out of your family. It's a superstition that we pass down.
I have never heard that.
You have never heard that one? Oh.
So you don't wash on the last day of the year?
You do not wash clothing the last day of the year.
Well, you know what? I need to wash some folks out, so...
You don't know who you're going to wash out, though.
Let me tell you how I'm going to be doing laundry on December 31st.
Shut up. Because
you never know who you're going to
You a fool. You never know who you're going to wash out, though. Hey, Deshaun, that's the problem. It's not like you get to pick and choose. Like you just going to go and pick up all the clothes from so-and-so that you don't want to bother with anymore and wash their clothes. That's not how it works. So, I mean, my point is, just like we have fallacies that have been passed on to us down the years from generation to generation, other people have fallacies that have been passed on to them from generation to generation too. They have superstitions. They have, information that they didn't know how to process it. And all they wanted to do is make sure they instilled enough fear in the younger ones to not go and do what they were worried that they were going to do. Because how many times has it been said that people don't see color until you train them to see it, right? When kids start playing together, They don't look at each other and see color until you start instilling in them to look at the color and to be concerned about color. They don't start looking at that until then, right? So what makes kids not want to be around kids that they love hanging out with? How do you separate them? How do you keep them? How do you make them be separate from the kids that you don't want them to be around? You put fear into them about those kids, about what can happen to them if they're with those kids.
Lee, she's from Elgin, bro.
I think a lot of that is how we got to where we're at today, right? Because if you think about it, think about how many kids would have been growing up together on the plantation. The owner's kids and all of the slaves' kids. All the kids out there playing at some point in the day. The owner's got to had to have a way to make his kids see a difference between them and those slaves. And how they do that? You instill fear in them. You instill a superiority over them, in them. And when you do that, and then that keeps getting passed on from generation to generation. When you do that, it gets passed on from generation to generation. I think that's one of the ways that it gets perpetuated, right?
That's why we all need to come together as one and just deal with it all together. And don't even try not to look at the past, but try to move forward. And we all just come together and really just act like human beings, because we are human beings at the end of the day.
Exactly.
So we all need to solve the same issues, whether it comes to the weather, whether it comes to the world issues. It's going to affect everybody everywhere. So it's like we all need to be human beings, understand where you come from, represent where you come from, and be at that, and we all just just get along. That's the only way if we're gonna keep going back to this and that.
Exactly.
And not to say that there's not open topics that require us to have discussions about things that happened in the past, but at the same time, we all still need to just move forward with it. Everybody how you raise your peoples, we raise our peoples, how we raise our peoples, and we just all get money together, and we all live, and we all let the money circulate around each other, and as long as everybody's evened out, then we should be good. But it is bad that we have a lot of situations where people are affected by past things that they went through, and then they need, then other people have to be on guard from them. So.
We're gonna go live
You're
in 10 seconds.
listening to We Radio with Dee Dee Brysen on the edge on air.com.
Hey, you're totally tuned in to We Radio with Dee Dee and Brysen here on the edge on air.com, a Beyond Air network station. Oh my goodness, we have been having a great conversation tonight. Our conversation piece for tonight, in case you missed it earlier, is what would you be surprised to find is in the heart of your enemy? And a couple of things that have come to light thus far are, the conceptions overall. Brysen, you want to share some of the things that we've been?
What's up, Facebook Live? Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Thanks,
you can always
guys.
check us out. Make sure you go follow our show page, We Radio, on Facebook. You can also follow us on YouTube, We Radio with Dee Dee and Brysen. Make sure you subscribe. We're trying to do some stuff.
We're trying to do some things.
We're trying to do some stuff. So check out Dee Dee at Sounds of Delight.
Yes.
You can check me out at the original Brysen.
Yes.
And you can check this knucklehead out over here at Spillz.
No, she didn't. See, that's what happens when you're familiar with somebody. That's why they say a prophet can't, do well in his own hometown. So,
to go back to what Dee Dee was talking about, we have several comments. I'll touch on a few. Julio says, what's easier to hate and become an enemy, or love and the manifestation of love for people? That's kind of deep right there.
That is.
Hey, Tasha, thanks for tuning in. So Leanzer says, right, it would be interesting to find out that your enemies simply have a misunderstanding in their hearts. It takes a lot of energy to be mad and hate. Very true. And these are just a few. These are just a few of the comments that people are making regarding this topic. It's pretty deep. It's pretty deep how people view the difference between love and hate, or the reasoning behind hate. So definitely keep the comments coming. We're going to continue to talk about this throughout the show like we always do. But right now, we want to bring Spillz, the one, to the show. Bring him on in. Like he's a big guy. Y'all see him?
Man, everybody, everywhere, Illinois, Indiana, Chicago, the world, America. Hello, how y'all doing, man? Glad to be here.
The world, because we are international.
Glad to be here. Glad to be on the airways right now with my family.
Absolutely.
So
it's a great day.
So, Mr. Spillz, the one.
What
have you been up to?
Just artist grind. Just having fun with it at the same time. I've been performing, creating, just making music, keeping it moving.
Okay.
Displaying more of what we have, and how we can touch the people with our music, and that's just what's going on right now.
Okay, so what is your favorite performance that you've gotten to do in the most recent time period since we last saw you?
I would say the base camp and tailgaters, both of those performances were great because the crowd was great and the response was great. So it was a great time. Man,
I will say I got to be at the base camp one, and it was off the chain. It was man, that energy in there was
a lot of people there too.
Crazy.
Yeah, Carrie was out there. Everybody was out there. Yeah, Joey Crack. Shout out to all of them. DJ Cross. You know, man. My man Antoine. All my people. You know, that came out and supported. You know, my ladies. You know, shout out to her, my kids, everybody. It's been man, this 2019 has been great. My birthday passed on July the 7th, so my birthday was great. You know?
Okay. He just had to throw the birthday thing in because we've been talking about everybody's birthdays
great
earlier this week.
It felt so good outside, you know, man. When you come from the Midwest, you know, you enjoy good weather.
Yes,
so
true story.
We laughed in the good weather. And but no, it was nice. Man, my birthday was very lit, so
it was
great.
Very lit.
So I appreciate that, you know, man. I just appreciate life, and I'm just loving everything that's going on and how much higher God can take me. Just as long as He can work with me.
Well,
I'm trying to,
you said man. Okay, all right. So
it's been a ride though.
I am not.
Shout out to everybody that helped me make these moves as well. You know, you have to know people, so everybody can help put you in the mix, and that's always great too. So, man, I appreciate all the love.
Man,
you better go on somewhere being all sentimental.
Hey, man, people out here, you know. That's this platform right here and display our music, and you guys play it and love it too, just like we do. It makes you feel so good and know that, man, it's out there. You just gotta go get it.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
Just stay consistent and continue on and build up from there. There's so many things that could be in the works from just where it starts at for me right now. So you know, soon just intimate sets and everything like that. That's my, you know. Those are the next moves coming soon, so I'll be announcing all of that soon.
Okay, good. All right. So tell us about your latest single.
My latest single is Love Pain. You know, love is pain.
Love is
and
pain.
It's straight from the heart, because you know, once you love somebody, along with that love does come some type of pain. Everybody's like, man, I want it to be like just so glorious the whole time. You know, you have those times that it's just like it's very lit up, and then sometimes there's some downs. It's like, man, we all going through it. It could be you, it could be your significant other, it could be, I mean, that's just how it is. Okay. So as long as we understand that, I think the battle is it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to take a lot from it, but it'll make it a little easier to know that as long as you put forth that energy, everything can be worked out.
Right.
So,
True story.
And we all can kind of, you know, weep within a different type of realm of weeping.
And I think what I like about these lyrics is that you are talking about how, even though we're going through it to get to the, you know, to the next part of our relationship. Even though we're going through it, we're gonna do this thing together, and we're gonna make it out together.
Y'all see they having their own interview. For the no one's watching. I'm just over
Hey, babe!
I'm pushing buttons. They got it back to me. They're having their own conversation. Every time, you know, we get somebody up in here.
What am I supposed to do? The man is sitting right here. I'm supposed to look at him while I'm talking to him. What am I supposed to do that? I'm not supposed to look at you. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna look over here at the camera, and we're gonna go ahead and play your music. I'm gonna turn this way so she don't feel all left out and stuff. We're gonna go ahead and play your new single, Love Pain. Okay. And then when we come back a little bit later, we're gonna talk about your idea of what you'd be surprised to find isn't her in your area.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
Bring it out, Steve. Bring it out. Bring out. Introduce your song.
Yes, this next song is by Spillz the One. It's called Love is Pain. And man, just take it and understand this is what it is sometimes when you want that real love. Not that artificial stuff.
So when you want that real love.
You want the organic love.
And there you have it. Mic drop.
You like that, Julio? Playing my guitar. Hey, Carolyn, thanks for tuning in. Yeah.
Appreciate it, Julio.
Y'all like his music? Go download it.
Yes.
Support each other.
So yeah, performances coming up each road. They have back to the tonight.
Yes. Saturday we have performance at the Rock City.
But don't talk about it now. Wait till it's on the air.
She don't want to get it pretty. See, aren't those mints wonderful? I love these mints. The chewy ones. I love the chewy mints.
Babe, let me get some cognac. You got some cognac or some bourbon? I'll take that, please. Can I get you?
I need some Casamigos with a little bit of margarita mix, just a splash.
Stevie, what you drinking? Babe is pouring drinks.
Man, something exotic.
He said something exotic. He said, ooh, he wants an umbrella drink. Put an umbrella at the end.
Hey, Benoni. What's up, Michelle? Thank you for tuning in. Julio, get off my page.
What do you say now? I'm not. That was Love Pain right here by none other than Spillz the One. I was waiting for her to say the one.
The one.
Because she loves to jump in and say the one. Who is in studio with us here tonight. Oh my goodness, that's hot. I was ready to go a little bit longer actually. We're gonna need the extended version. We're gonna need the extended version. I was like, hey, all right, I guess we're done.
There's gonna be more to that, most definitely.
That's what's up. Okay, so where in the world can we see you at performing live right now?
So we'll be performing this Saturday in Rockford. This Saturday in Rockford at the Rock City, and it's gonna be really, it's gonna be something nice, man. It's gonna be something big for Rockford.
Okay. What time?
It's gonna be the performance will start at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
So it's gonna be going from 3 to 10.
Oh, y'all ain't playing no games.
But then the urban performance will start from 6 to 10.
Okay.
And then that's when we'll be in between the 6 and 10. We don't have a definite time right now, but everybody stay posted. You know, follow my Instagram, Spillz the One, SPILLZ.
The One.
You know, and you'll be keeping tuned with all my stuff. I'm on Facebook too, same name.
Okay.
On Twitter, Spillz the Singer.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna rocking this song and a couple other joints too. So, and then also I had Joe Fetty with me as well and Trendsetter Tay.
Okay.
And both of those guys be performing as well. Man, we want to rock the stage.
That's what's up.
This has been a good year, man. This summer pretty
It's been
nice.
Okay.
We've been staying busy and, you know, busy within busy. So, but man, life, you gotta improvise and, you know, you gotta move. You know, Chicago is really, this that place, man. When we all come together, we can have a good time out here.
Your kind of town, huh?
We could really rock it.
Okay.
So, like, wherever we go, we light it up.
Okay.
So that's just how we need to keep it coming, and this more to come.
Okay. And where can people find your music at?
So they can find it on iTunes, on Spotify, Deezer, Tidal, Pandora. You know, all my music is on all those platforms.
Okay.
So
On Pandora. You fancy.
YouTube as well.
I
Have
think
little
you
videos
first
on
said
YouTube.
Pandora to me, man. That's what's
Y'all check
up.
them out everywhere. Just all digital media platforms. Just punch
All
in
digital platforms,
Spillz
so, yeah.
with a Z. The One.
YouTube.
The One.
Man, it's
What's up, Keith?
It's a lot coming. Like I said, shout out to everybody. Shout out to, you know, Lito, Carl, you know, man, big help yourself, man. The Cloud Guides,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
those
CGE.
shorties, man, they doing their thing. So
Yeah,
like
killing
people
it.
need to check them out.
We've been saying.
Cause
We-
man,
just
Cloud,
for the
Cloud
record,
Guys,
we've
man,
been
them
saying.
dudes they got the whole, they got everything rocking. You know, most definitely for their generation. So, and they wide open, man. They're gonna be. Watch, mark my words, they're gonna be there.
We already know. We've been saying for the last 2 years that y'all better watch it because that
Man.
rocket is going straight up.
It's going straight up.
It's going straight up.
Well, you know, we all, man, you know, everybody been grinding, so it's like it's a good timing. So everything happens for a reason.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Okay,
I'm
so
enjoying it.
all right, now just to let you know, I'm not gonna let you get off the hook today. I'm gonna need an answer to my question.
She went right back to the question.
I ain't nobody playing with you.
Shout out to the baby that got all these drinks. Today is National
Oh,
Tequila
dang.
Day.
She went
She's
right to the
doing
question.
her thing. Open bar for the next 30 minutes. Get your tequila on National Tequila Day. Don't forget to tip your server.
That's right. Hey, babe. Thank you so much, girl. Good
DJ
looking out.
Khalik in the building.
That's
Peace out
today,
in the
huh?
studio
National
working on
Tequila Day.
mixes.
That's
Absolutely.
right. See, and that Casamigos, that's a nice one. That's a nice tequila right there. I'm just gonna tell y'all.
They said your song was hot.
Man,
Listen,
love, man. I appreciate it for real.
just
Man, go
saying.
follow me on Instagram. Send me a DM. We can chop it up, you know, or send me a DM. We can chop it up, comment, whatever, you know. Let's link, man, and talk to me.
That's
Talk
so
to
Talk
sad.
to me. Let's move around together in this journey. That's what we all doing. We all support each other. And
No, we
we
just-
be around each
Exactly.
other and
Exactly.
you know just move around each other. Let's make
Absolutely.
it happen.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Keeping it in the
With the
family.
squad.
Always, always.
Squad.
We're located in Lombard, right outside of Chicago. No, we didn't change locations. We just painted the walls.
Listen,
We got a paint job in this camp.
we did. We doing a facelift over here.
Little reconstructive surgery, if you will.
Mhm. You know, we had to fix our hair a little bit. You know, correct it. You know, we had to. You know. do a little
Tito's and
something.
Fran for Maritza, please. Y'all better serve these drinks up.
Listen, I'm not mad with you, but back to you, bruh. Back to you. Yeah, you ain't off the hook. And we gotta speak swift because we gotta play some more music. We gotta play some more Spillz. The one we gotta do that. So I need to know, what would you be surprised to find is in the heart of your enemy?
I'd be surprised to find that they actually have love in their heart.
Man, I was just getting ready to say that.
If they have love in their heart, because you will be, because while you being an enemy, you have love in your heart.
It's a thin line between love and hate, huh?
And it's just hate from there. So
You know what? You know what? We always say it's a thin line between love and hate, as in how we can cross over from, and especially in a romantic relationship, from love to hate.
Right.
But what if it's that same thin line? Is it that easy to cross over from hate to love? Could it be? Could it be that simple and we just don't know it?
it is that simple, because a lot of people pour in, it's so tough and so heavy to the point where once it's gone, then they're in a hateful state, and it's like a bomb. It's ticking. And it's about to blow off. So
I mean, we keep always stoking and feeding the hate stuff, but what if?
that's why you gotta watch who you're talking to. Know the person you're talking to. Really do your research. If you really want to love them the way that they want to
Ask
love
questions.
you, ask questions. You know, find out some more information. Keep digging. Make sure you know everything. 'Cause it's just like,
everything.
you know,
I'm hearing this.
it's just like a program or anything that you use, and that you have to get accustomed to and learn. You have to
I'm trying to knock all the kinks out.
learn and love your mate. I had to learn that.
Okay, so just like you had to learn to love your mate the way that they need to be loved, and you just said you'd be surprised to find that your enemy actually has love in their heart for you. What if that thin line between love and hate, where they're sitting on the hate side now, what if it just took one effort? What if it just took an effort from us to switch them over from that hate to that love? And we don't do it because we're so busy feeding the hate by walking away or turning away or staying away. Well, what if it could all be so different by just a little effort? I'm just saying. Food for thought. We'll be talking a little bit more right here on theedgeonair.com. We got some great music here coming up by Spillz, the one. We got great music coming by Bay, our ritual bartender here on Facebook Live. If you haven't joined us yet on Facebook Live for the conversation, you know where to find us. You can do it through the original Brysen. You can do it through Sounds of Delight. You can do it through the Edge on Air or We Radio with Dee Dee and Brysen. Don't miss out. You don't want that to happen to you, and I don't want to see it happen to you. So go ahead, join the live. Go ahead. We'll be waiting for you. We'll leave the light on. Come on.
Be sure to stay tuned to We Radio with Dee Dee and Brysen.
So much more now.
See how she just point. When she point, I'll be on it.
Time to kick off your career in radio and TV
You gotta still follow them directions, and you don't play.
Call us at
I just push the button.
312-884-8000 or visit 530 South State Street.
Tribe
man.
Judah said, love conquers all.
Everybody serving up them drinks, man. Make sure you get them drinks, get comfortable, take your shoes off. This club week, Maritza said it's hard, I guess, but eventually it can turn into hate. I love, can't hate, might not trust anymore, but can't hate. So guys, I know you're seeing some different things, hearing some different things possibly. They've reconstructed the studio. It looks great in here. We're still trying to work out the kinks with the sound and stuff like that. But y'all don't seem to care anyway. We just appreciate you being here. But just in case, because some of you guys got that strong ear, so I know.
She said, listen, just in case somebody's wondering, we are aware. We're working on it.
What's up, Tribe Judah? Love conquers all.
Yes.
My peoples.
Michelle would like a Long Island. I ain't Long Island in forever.
Dee Dee and Brysen.
Make sure all music is clean and studio quality. Thank you, babe. Let them know.
Come on, Lee answer.
Lee says, what if love healed the heart? What if love turned an enemy into a friend? I agree that so much focus is put on towards what we hate. We are often energetically serving the very things that we don't want. Jeez.
That's what I'm talking about right there, Lee answer. Okay, so how can we refocus our energy then? I mean, what steps can we make to refocus our energy? To turn on the energy that we go to stoke in that fire that somebody, or having indifference or being ambivalent to whether or not somebody hates us. So what can we do to turn the page, turn that corner? What changes can we make that can make a difference? We'll send it to coming right up in the comments, Tribe Judah.
I love that name. That's dope. Tribe Judah. That's pretty hot. Some strength behind that name. So this song right now that you guys are listening to, the young lady that's serving you drinks, she can also blow. This is her. This is Bae. Shirley, what's up? How are you? Thank you for tuning in. Glad to see you popping up on here. Hope all is well with you in the bam bam. Hey mommy, y'all tell my mommy hi.
Hey, Mama, hey.
Jamila says, surround yourselves with positive energy daily. Got to. And you have to find it within too, man.
Okay, if we surround ourselves with positive energy, how do we push that energy out so that people that have negative energy coming at us, that they get enveloped with the positive and step into it instead of continuing to move away from it, you know, embracing the negative? Yeah, Beck is cutting up. I love this song.
Look at the way she moves.
Got her groove back.
Stella got her groove back. Come on, Stella.
Who does that with Dee?
Dee Babe, tell me one more time who this young man is on the hook right here. You told me, but you know me, I forgot. Oh, well, I'll be like,
So what had happened was, listen. Peter Anthony Ferrer is watching? What? Hey!
We can turn a negative into a positive, but with our words, our behavior, our attitude. People don't be ready though. They really don't be ready. But they think they be ready, but they don't be ready. I think, Leandro, he done wrote a book.
It is the way I move.
I think the wisdom is put to our energy toward what we want to do, even with our enemy or those who don't agree with, instead of what we are against. We present ourselves toward what we are against, what actually kind of take on the spirit of the enemy. When we present ourselves with what we're actually against, we take on the spirit of the enemy. That's deep. What's up, Pete? D Nash. D Nash.
Hey.
Marissa said this song is hot. I have made mention. I'm just saying. I believe I mentioned that before.
What you mean you got your son driving? Lord to mercy. You trying to watch the road? Listen, I understand.
Okay, he said, trying to say he can't wait till we hear his brother's music because it's amazing. Okay, bring it on. Bring it on. That's what I'm
You know
talking
what's
about.
amazing? This song right here is called Turn Love. It's by Spillz, the one. Let me tell y'all how this cat goes all the way into the zone when his music comes on. Listen, you can't say nothing to him. He don't hear nothing. All he hears is the music and the vibe and the energy.
Hard.
And hard work that's paid off.
Man.
Now look.
That's all we've been hearing the whole time we've been here. Everybody music. This is how we get some good artists out here.
Listen, the greatest music you've never heard. There's a reason that tagline is a thing. It's a reason that tagline is a thing. Because we are playing the greatest music that you've never heard here on theedgeonair.com. I can't say it enough.
Some people have been so damaged that they now don't know how to love or choose not to accept love for the true moment. That's very true. Agreed, facts, periods, poo, all that stuff we be saying now.
Agreed, facts, poo. Okay, so Pete, I think you were late joining us, and maybe a couple other people were. So we are talking about. I know I keep clicking and it just keeps coming back. We're talking about what would you be surprised to find is in the heart of your enemy, and your enemy could be somebody that you know personally. It could be somebody that globally looks at you as an enemy. It could be somebody that you work with that that just looks at you and like you make their stomach turn a little bit every time they see you, and you don't even know why. What would you be surprised is in the heart of them? I think sometimes what would surprise me most is how much they envy something that I have. I think that would surprise me a lot. How much they envy something that they see in me, and probably I don't even see or think about for myself, or something that comes natural and I don't think nothing of it. For me, I think that would be one of the things that surprise me more alive or not.
Tanisha says the only energy you can be responsible for is your own. Shine your light so bright others are either going to gravitate or repel from it.
Okay. Okay.
Did you post the info?
I did.
You missed it, Tribe? I know the comments are like popping up super quick.
Wait, I'll post it again.
Tribe, hang in there. She's going to post it one more time. We did post it, but I know everything is kind of popping up pretty quickly, so. Did you get finished?
Nope, I did not. Thing has not of its own.
Insecurities and fear every day. Lots of loneliness. Pete, no lies there. How's that little baby, that little lady? Carolyn says, Carolyn, let me check out what you got. Sometimes we have to step out of ourselves. Sometimes we have to step out of ourselves and let those who hate feel positive energy. Some of that hate just never felt. Some of that's because they've never felt real love, so they don't know how to love. It's in the spirit more than in the heart. Wow, wow, wow. Their spirit just needs to be uplifted. Come on. Come on.
Wow. Okay.
Leander says, again, we can say what people can't do, but if we live by what they can't do or don't know how to do, we will continue to get from them what they can't do. At some point, we have to take our position as one that knows to teach relentlessly. And some people don't know how to love. Some people know how to survive. And that's it.
Ooh, who said that earlier? So that was Leander that said that about the survival. Okay, so that all makes sense. Judah said the song he's about to sing is about to show love. Okay, that's what's up.
Grigsby, could you let us out? That's an inner fight between self and unknown spirits that you deal with or choose to ignore. Bay says, listen, Bay got these drinks in this camp, okay? Feel free to holler at it. Drink specials all night. Today is National Tequila Day. $1 you call it, 50-cent Jello shots. Enjoy.
All right now.
Nice, Dee Dee.
A little Patron, a little Patron, a little Patron.
Keep it up.
Man, you guys have some real dope, some real thought-provoking responses to our conversation piece for the evening. Man.
There we go.
Bay says we got the food truck on deck, brought to you by Mofo Locos. Mofo Locos. I'm screaming.
Hilarious.
Mofo
Oh my
Locos.
gosh. Thank you so much, babe. That's what I'm talking about right there. Oh my goodness.
We're going to get back to some 411 with Spillz the One in a second. Right now, this is Casual Girl Problems.
Okay, so I think this is going to go live. Yep. Sweet. Bryson, your drinks up.
Oh! Thank you. I thank you.
Okay, so I think I'm pretty stoked about the conversation that we had tonight. Yes. Spillz with the Z. You are correct.
The One.
Please don't forget the one. Please don't forget the one. Because Bryson ain't gonna let you forget it.
I just like saying it.
I know she does. She gets so excited.
The One.
She just loves throwing it. I promise. I think if you change your name to the one, she would still be good. Both. So where do I actually send the song to? Both.
She ain't you. I'll shoot like
20 seconds. Or less. Beck said she got it. She's just a listen. I got it for you. No problem.
Bye, 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 bye.
You are totally tuned into OUI Radio with Dee Dee and Brysen here on the EdgeOnAir.com, a Beyond Air network station. We are hanging out with Spillz.
The one. In the building.
We are having a blast listening to some amazing music. And you know what I love most? Can I tell you one of the things that I love most about being here is whenever we do interviews, when the artists come in and they hear the other music that we are playing, they always go, man, who's that? Man, that's hot.
Right.
Man, that's nice. Who is that? Because I think everybody knows that their stuff is good, but I don't think they realize that we are surrounded by, here comes the tagline, spoiler alert, the greatest music you have never heard. We are surrounded by it because we have amazing artists right here, and that send their music in to us, and we get an opportunity to introduce them to you. And I always say, we introduce them to you before you have to pay $200 to see them, to sit in the nosebleed section and can't get near them to touch them, let alone get an autograph. You get an opportunity to talk to them and get to know about them, meet their families sometimes. You get an opportunity to see them in concert, to be able to interact with them one-on-one yourself, basically, because if you're a part of our Facebook Live, guess what? You get to chime in and ask your questions. The last person we had on, we had somebody ask for them to go ahead and spit some lip right there on the spot, and guess what? He did. I'm just telling you. I mean, we give you an opportunity to get to know these artists before their pockets become so big that you can't find them. You can't see them for the sea of people that's in front of you. So we get an opportunity to introduce you to them before they get so big that you can't get near them. But I will tell you this. It's coming because we are surrounded by amazing artists. We have amazing artists that come in the studio, and we are so glad to have Spillz the One in the building tonight. In the building, playing some of his great music. Oh my gosh. Turnt Love, just got through listening to that. Love Pain, Love Is Pain, just got through listening to that. Listen, I'm telling y'all.
He got that voodoo love too. That's that hoodoo voodoo. What you say?
And of course, music by our virtual bartender, Bay Houston. We just got to be listening to, like, I'm telling you, we have some amazing artists that come in here that we get to play their music every single week. Don't snooze. And hey, you know what? If you really love them people that you say that you love, you should be nice and you should share with them where they can find some of this great music too. You should tell them how to find us. They can find us on the EdgeOnAir.com, a Beyond Air network station. They can find us through the TuneIn app, looking for The Edge. They can find us through our Facebook Live. And guess what? Brysen, can I tell them?
You can tell them.
I can tell them. Listen, if you happen to miss our show, now, I'm going to tell you, there's two ways.
I don't know why you would.
You don't know why I would tell them?
No. I don't know why they would happen to miss the show. But
I don't know why they would. Right. I don't know why you would miss the show. I'm with you. I'm with you when you're right, Brysen. But.
That's usually all the time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, it is. If you happen to miss our show, there are two wonderful ways that you can catch it. Now, if you still want to be able to interact and chit-chat with everybody that was participating in the show that given evening, and that includes our artists, you can join our Facebook. You can check out the Facebook Live because it'll be out there. Once it's recorded, we do let it be out there in the atmosphere playing so that y'all can go back to it. And if you respond to it, guess what? We still respond to it too. So you might have been, you late. You tardy to the party, but you still get to be at the party. You tardy for the party, but it's okay. You still get to be at the party. Now, if perchance you don't want to necessarily, watch it on Facebook Live, maybe you want to listen to it while you're on your way to work. Maybe you want to watch it while you're getting your car washed and while you're getting your oil change, getting some repairs done, something like that. Maybe you don't want to participate, but you want to see it. You don't want to miss anything. You can also check us out on our YouTube channel. That's right. We got a YouTube channel. I'm so excited. We radio with Dee Dee and Brysen. We got a YouTube channel, y'all. I'm so excited. So you won't get any interaction. You won't be able to, I mean, you can make some comments and stuff and we'll see it. We might respond, but everybody else that was involved in the conversation, they won't be able to respond. However, you do on Facebook Live, anybody that was participating, they can respond too. It is up to you which way you want to do it, but you have the options now. The options are yours, and you're welcome. I'm so excited. Okay, that having been said, Brysen, you want to bring them up to date with some of the comments that we've had?
Man, right now, man, it's popping. The bar is popping. Everybody's at the bar.
It is.
Everybody's at the bar. I know Carolyn just sent a tip to Bay.
That's what's up.
Bay, the bartender. So they're showing the bar some love right now, and this is pretty dope. Maritza did say, what will surprise me is to see in my enemy's heart is that they are jealous of me and who I am, and they want exactly what I want. Very interesting, man. Keep your comments coming. Keep your thoughts coming. We definitely want to stay in this groove right here. Remember, love on your bartender. We're going to be back in a few minutes. We got Spillz, the one in the building. We got Dee Dee. We got me. We are We Radio. So we got some more stuff coming up. Keep it locked. We'll be back on the edgeonair.com.
Woo! Yes! I'm so excited.
I can tell.
This YouTube thing?
I can tell you.
I'm sorry.
I need to go get my charger.
Okay. I was going to say, get through, I need to get up.
Take my word for it. Check out what's
You
Trade.
lost me 3 pounds.
Jonathan Hood, ESPN 1000.
Thanks, Sam.
That's me.
She's a whole mess. Almost she lost her 3 pounds, so I don't need to move. I'm not going to play with wrestling right now. Okay, but for the real though, I'm so excited about this YouTube channel. Oh my goodness, I have had a blast. I know for a fact that our shows into like mid-June are already up there on the YouTube channel. So you can go over there, you can check out the interviews, you can check out, and honestly, my goal right now is to try to get all of the shows up from the inception of We Radio onto including the Dee Dee Palooza, including just everything, including the interview with Opal Staples. I keep saying April with Opal Staples. I don't know why I keep saying her name wrong. I love her music. I love some of her renditions of songs that I have on her CD. I love them more than the original for some of them. The woman has an amazing voice. Opal Staples. So I'm trying to go all the way back from the inception of We Radio and get them onto YouTube so you guys can check them out. So you can, man, we've had some amazing shows. We've had Cloud Guys on trying to teach me how to do the sway. We had a blast. We had Chill, Camille here, and he's a spoken word artist. We had him on. We had Frankie Parker in studio singing live. Oh my goodness, we've had so many great artists in here, and I will tell you. Oh my goodness.
I just got here.
From the beat. We've had some amazing shows. So right now I'm tasked with trying to get all the shows on the YouTube channel, and I'm working my way through it. It's a little bit difficult because our archives are literally going through Facebook and trying to find them and then save them down and get them uploaded. I'll do it, but I am on task. I can tell you, I already have, I want to say at least to mid-June, already on our YouTube channel. So, check it out. Hey, can you guys do me a favor? Actually, can you go in and start our YouTube channel? Man, that would be so great. You know what? I'm going to put the link after the show on our page, on our Facebook page. If you guys can go in and subscribe to our YouTube channel, so great. That way, anytime we get updates, anytime I update it, you'll get a notification that it's updated. You'll be able to check it out. You know, choose whatever you want, right? You can pass that link on to somebody else if you want to share it with them. You know, maybe they're not friends with us. Maybe, you know, they're friends with you and they don't know whether or not they're ready to be friends with us. You can share the YouTube with them. They can check it out. I will do. And I'm going to find you so I can send you a friend request also. Hey!
What's up, Spillz? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it.
Hey! Hey, please.
What's up, Gus?
Hey. We've been talking about today, what would you be surprised to find is in the heart of your enemy? And we've been talking about whether, you know, it's an enemy that you know, someone that you know well, someone that you know, maybe it's somebody you work with or somebody you went to school with or somebody that, you know, lives in your neighborhood or, you know, maybe we're not talking about a personal enemy. Maybe you don't have any of those. Maybe it's, you know, more of a global enemy. Maybe it's an enemy because of something you believe or something that you know, what would you be surprised to find is in the heart of your enemy? That's what we've been talking about tonight.
That's real talk. That's deep. Like when you're adulting, you have to do these grown-up things. You have to search your soul, man.
Yeah.
Search your soul, man.
No doubt.
And understand that everybody is not cut from the same cloth as you.
Yeah.
It takes all kinds to make the world go round. You know, who you surround yourself with is definitely what stands out.
Thank you. Chandu said this is a good conversation. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Aww. Bay is on the job.
Yo, let me tell
Our
you.
virtual bartender Bay is on the job. She been playing no games.
Happy hour type stuff, huh?
Yes. I thought you didn't see the
Hump
drink
day?
special. You didn't see the drink special?
She on that. Man, if you just went to work and then you come to her bar, you gonna go to sleep
She
when
gonna
you get
have
home.
you right.
You gonna be out of there. Well, you gonna be in the next party.
Thursday and Friday will be a breeze. Jealousy is not always that a person wants what you have. Sometimes it's their way of crying out for you to show them how to get to where they are trying to get. Some people just never were taught to ask for guidance.
Wow. But in a way, though, isn't that them still being jealous of something that you have? Because ultimately they're trying to get where you at, right? They're trying to get what you have because they want something that you have already and they don't know how to ask how to get where you at.
Spillz, the one. Love is pain. Facts. Just keep pushing through it, y'all. Most Ella.
Hey.
What's up, cuz?
Welcome to OUI Radio. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We're talking about what would you be surprised to find is in the heart of your enemy. Whether your enemy is a personal enemy or maybe it's more like a global enemy, what would you be surprised to find is in the heart of your enemy? Thus far, some of the comments that we've heard were they'd be surprised to find that actually they have a lot more in common than they have that separates them or that is different. We've also heard that a lot of sometimes it's insecurities, sometimes it is someone that's been hurt and that doesn't know how to love. Sometimes it's misconceptions. It's
sometimes people are not taught how to love. They're taught how to survive.
Or maybe they're only taught how to hate because they saw that as the people that were around them saw that as a way to survive.
Or they're so miserable with their lives that that's all they know how to do.
And then there's that. Because that's also a real distinct possibility.
Spillz, the one.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah.
All true. Trump just said to realize love and to show love, you have to understand what love is. And there you have that.
Celie said she ain't got time for the jealousy. Get your spill.
Anybody playing with y'all?
This is C. Wood. Everybody got a name.
Tyler C. Wood. Yeah, with that same, when she get excited, that same level of emphasis.
That's showing all that love right there. Who is that?
I'm loving it.
That's Babe.
Love
Bananas.
See, I was about to really date myself. Y'all don't know nothing about that. What is the name of that song? Oh my God.
The fruit song?
Yes, the fruit song. I was like, oh my God.
Ooh, I didn't know you liked cherries. Ooh, baby. If I know you like cherries, I would have had a great big bunch for you. Come on. I like bananas.
Yes.
Dee be thinking she don't want to be knowing some stuff. Diddy got bougie on me today, y'all. She got me some name brand mints. She usually bring me the toilet bowl mints, which I love. Like it's no shade.
Okay.
But these the bougie mints today. I like these too. You can chew them up.
Can I explain for the record, okay, for those of you that have not been tuned in, that the toilet bowl mint are not toilet bowl mints, right? They're breath savers, but because they have the crystallized outside and they are like have a darker center and they're brown and they kind of look opaque. She says they look similar to like the little discs that you put in the toilet.
Like the ones we used to put when we was little, like when we was growing up, them ones.
So
they look like that, but I mean, you know, like for real. And I found some one day, and I was super excited. I brought them to. I was like, Dee Dee, look what I found. Sometimes people don't know their self-worth and envy those that do. Yeah, that's big facts right there. That's big facts, unfortunately.
What did I miss? Say it again. Hey, Nancy.
Lee, where you been? Sometimes people don't know their self-worth and envy those who do.
Oh, true story. True story, because if you feel like less than anything and somebody else is walking around like they are on top of the world, you know, yeah, I can see why that would be.
Remember, we got food on deck brought to you by Mofo Locos. I like saying that.
I love it.
Mofo Locos.
Oh my God.
Steven, where you go? What you got coming up this weekend?
So it's Rock City Fest, going on in Rockville, Illinois, Black Hawk Park. Going down. Rockville, Illinois.
3 p.m., right?
Performances start at 3 p.m. They got 3-on-3 basketball going on.
What?
As well. They got a lot of events going on. So come on down. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be real nice.
And you got something coming up.
Phone party.
Yeah.
Phone party.
With the young tenders.
Phone party?
Phone.
That's what I said. Phone. Phone.
Yeah, but you know.
A phone party.
That's what the young tenders do. With Cloud Gods. He's going to be performing with Cloud Gods.
Oh, really? When?
Saturday.
Oh, this Saturday. Okay, it's the same event. Okay. Okay. Well, then, that's what's up.
If you like this music, go check out at Tyler Seawood. Go download all his stuff. This is a good vibe, grown folks music. Something, you know, a little after 5 type music. Kind of calm your spirit and balances you out. A little jazz. You gotta be multifaceted, man. Okay, let's go back on that.
All right.
Saxophone sounds so good.
Doesn't it? That was Tyler Seawood.
Seawood?
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, she ain't gonna do it. Oh, okay. Not even for the vine. That's okay. The vine is done. You are tuned into We Radio with Dee Dee Brysen. Right here on the edgeonair.com, a Beyond Air network station. We still over here hanging out with Spillz, the one.
The one?
I'm so excited. I just found out that Cloud Guys is going to be performing on Saturday at the same event. The Spillz is going to be performing at. Oh, they're going to be cutting the whole fool over there. Oh my goodness. Y'all going to make me come outside. That's what's going to happen. Y'all going to make me come over there. I'm just saying, look, man, this event does sound like it's going to be fun. You said 3-on-3?
Yeah, 3-on-3 basketball.
3-on-3 basketball, some kind of foam soaking
And
event.
then if it's your birthday, then you can bring, somebody with you as well for free when you come in. So
What?
it's your birthday this week.
And it's today your birthday? Yes, it is. You know it is.
Okay, so you feel it.
You can bring somebody free for the free $99. That's what I'm talking about.
Just let them know on the front.
Let them know up at the front door. Hey, it's my birthday. I brought my friend with me. It's my birthday. That's what I'm talking about right there.
You can show that proof.
Oh, okay. So they card folks to make sure it's really their birthday?
I would think that way.
You would think they would?
Yeah.
I don't blame them if they do. Oh, yeah, we should probably share the mic. I promise you I'm not going to bite you.
Yeah,
I ate and I had so much food. I have food in the car. So you're safe. I'm not going to take a bite out of crying. Or you. We good. Okay, so they have a lot going on. What's this phone thing you were talking about?
So this phone party is going on. They have 3-on-3 basketball that's going on as well. So performances start at 3. So they're going to have performances from 3 to 10. So the night is going to be full of just good music.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be a great night to be outside. The weather looks like it's going to be okay.
I heard it's going to
sometimes
be
it
quite
changes.
warm. I heard it's going to be warm.
Most definitely, man, looking to rock the show and have a good time and enjoy the company of others.
I have a question for you, sir.
Uh-oh.
What inspires your art? What inspires your artwork? What inspires, the songs that you write? What inspires the vision that you have to be an artist? Whether it's, where does your energy come from? Where do you pull that string?
Well, my music comes from my experiences, and then just the tenacity, just to get after it, just comes from the love for music. I grew up on some of the greats, so
such as
Stevie Wonder,
my husband. Go on.
Greats.
So before you go any further, but I want you to finish.
Okay.
But Stevie Wonder, you said that really, really quickly, right? So that must be your top notch, and I'm with it. Stevie is dope all day long.
Man, as far as who
But I want you to
heard
sing.
it's
I
just-
want you to sing your favorite Stevie Wonder song.
Oh. Oh, wait.
Whoa.
Set you up good, didn't I, Steve?
You did.
Oh, shoot, that wasn't even right. He couldn't even see that
So
comment.
just give us a quick little line, a quick little verse of your favorite Stevie Wonder
Oh
song.
wow. Oh, that's I keep calling
She
Stevie
ain't right.
Wonder. Just a little something of what I'm thinking about so many.
He's like,
There's a ribbon in the sky for all of us. I can't think of words, so I'm just it just caught me off guard. But you know the melody.
He gave you a nice little riff right there.
For all of us. You know, just that's the one song, but there's so many songs with Stevie Wonder. You know, man, Stevie's one of the greats. So.
Absolutely. They said sing it.
He still
They
can
said
sing it
sing
like that. He
it.
still can sing it like that too. So
What's up, Gita? Thanks for tuning in, cuz.
yeah. But
So Stevie gave y'all a little bit. He gave y'all a little bit, gave a little bit and took it back. But they're kind of hyped that you just kind of sang right quick. They
Oh,
say, "Come
man,
on,
singing
yum."
love to
Yeah.
sing, man. I can go all day, but yeah, I just
So you said
singing.
Stevie, gospel.
Yeah.
What else?
Stevie,
keeps you
gospel.
going?
Man, just going back to church because you know I grew up in the church. So John P. Key, DDCC's, Clark Sisters. I mean, all of them was just
John P. Key.
John P. Key was that man, that
Doing
guy.
North
man.
Carolina outside the county line. I learned at an early age that he was a friend of mine. That was my boy back
Yeah,
in
you
the
got
day.
you got Kurt Franklin, and then you got man. But I mean, just talking about back in the day, but so many inspirations. I mean, music just inspires just all around the board. I mean, it's just good music. Frank Sinatra. I mean, good music. You can't, you know. You got the Weeknd. You got Maxwell as well, and all these dudes just sing. They all inspired. Tank, all of them inspired just on a single level.
ooh, he didn't
You
say
know.
take out loud.
So-
When
Jesus. Oh,
That's what
listen.
we look to create.
I ain't going home with nobody, Bryson. We can't start when that. We can't start when we can't start. we no change the subject.
That's your guy.
Wow. Listen,
Man,
I like Tink, but that song right there.
But
What's all I'm saying about that?
I mean, so many inspirations, but life experiences most definitely, because singing is relieving that energy and letting it come forth. So the expression I grew up, learned this, grew up loving the drums, loving singing, any type, acapella, gospel,
Okay.
R&B,
That's
classic
what's up.
music, and man, rhythms, drums and everything just caught me. So I just come from that, and other artists inspire me too. So I just piggyback off of them sometimes, like,
Okay.
because I feel like music is just like a basketball court, pretty much. You hop on the court, everybody got their skills, their positions.
Okay.
Just everybody, as long as you sink in, you can hoop with that team. You just gotta just fall in line, and that's what music is about. Because that's the great ones can move around the whole globe. They can go from hip hop to rap to pop to classical to this.
Right.
But all make it all fun though. 'Cause
Right.
that's what it is.
Exactly.
Music is fun. So.
Right.
But I just love music like that. So.
Nice. Dope. Yo, keep it locked. We got a little more coming up. It's almost time to go. It always goes by so quickly.
Sadly.
But we're going to be right back. And we got a little bit more coming up with Spillz, The One, We Radio, Dee Dee, me, you guys, Facebook Live. You guys are dope. We appreciate you. Keep it locked right here on the edge on air.com.
Don't let it happen to you. Don't miss what's coming up next here on We Radio with Dee Dee Brysen.
Hi, it's Frankie Robinson, the Illinois Media
Come
School
on,
formula.
babe.
The
Do you
Illinois
see
Center
Bae up in
Broadcasting
here?
provides hands-on broadcasting
Man,
and
you
online
are the
media
real
training,
MVP up in
including
here.
radio,
Not only is she the best, and I mean the best bartender in the world, not only can she blow, but The girl is a marketing extraordinaire. Do you see some stuff here? Do you see it though? She said, hope everyone's feeling good. Stay tuned. There's more here at We Radio. We promote music you ain't never heard before. Hot family and good vibes, great conversation. She said, if I can get everyone to share the broadcast 3 times, that would be awesome.
3 times.
Come on. Come on. Babe, you are the real MVP. Oh my gosh.
Grooming services, including beard trims, hair coloring, waxing, facial treatments, manicures, and relaxing scalp treatments that also help
Let's
with
see,
hair loss
Tribe
prevention.
Judah says, many are battling and walking in the shadows of this world, so they get lost in darkness, being so far from love. We got to shine our light, showing that love to bring to their spirit out of that bondage of darkness. Come on, brother, you better bring a word. Period. Anything else to say?
Any other haircut. Everything we do is geared toward the
Thank you
hair
for sharing
and
that
grooming
thought.
needs of men. Just like you, you'll receive an exceptional
Larry, what's
haircut
up,
that's great
cousin?
and lasts longer.
Thanks for tuning in. How's Kelly treating you guys?
Salon looking, feeling, and performing better. Visit our Lombard location and mention this ad for
Worked up.
free
I want
grooming
to ban and
service with
everything.
any
Singing
executive haircut.
You
18
can't be doing that. I'm ready to like, you know, yeah, let's get, you know.
Are you ready, huh?
I see.
Get a little more, get me pumped.
Got you all fired up just in time to go home, huh?
Rico Lamar, this is whole time, whole time, whole time.
Man. Hey, any artists that are on right now, let me tell y'all something that we never have enough of that we definitely need. We need holiday music. Every year at Christmas time, we barely have any music to play. So we got like 5 songs that we can rotate in for the holiday. So please, if you haven't already started working on something for the holiday, please dare to be different. Send us a holiday single too. Whether you rap, whether you sing, whether you play instruments, whatever it is, send us some holiday music. So by the holiday time, we are good to go. We have some music to present. Now just a little food for thought. I'm like, let me go ahead and put that out there now. I get it summertime, you might not want to be singing about snowflakes, but I just want to put it out there on your mind right now so you can start working on it. You know, summer, fall, whatever it takes for you to have it to us by the holiday season, so we have it on deck. Because I don't know what your turnaround time is. I just know y'all got great voices. Y'all have great ideas about what to do with music. So I'm looking forward to seeing your interpretations of some of the good stuff. And if you write your own stuff, I'm looking forward to hearing that too. This means you. You too, sorry. Okay. I'm just make sure I'm.
That's already been in place.
All right.
I missed last year. I shouldn't have missed last year.
Already?
What did you send it to? We have to pin it.
Mm-hmm.
Why wait? Alright. What I call it tonight.
Man, this just flew. I'm coming. Shoot, you want to play no games with us. Okay. All right, then. I see you. You are tuned in to We Radio with Dee Dee and Brysen here on the edgeonair.com.
We Radio.
We Radio. We. The French we. The we that means yes. Because we mean yes. Everybody is welcome. We're here for good times, good vibes, good conversation.
Good music.
Good music. And matter of fact, I'll go so far as to say the greatest music you've never heard before. How about that? How about that? Okay, so that having been said, we had a great conversation piece for tonight. And tonight we were talking about what would you be surprised to find is in the heart of your enemy. And at one point, I kind of got a revelation. And that revelation is, and we always use the analogy about a romantic relationship that has gone sour, that there's a thin line between love and hate, right? So when that romantic relationship has gone sour and people go from loving each other to hating each other, we always say that's a thin line. And so I'm thinking to myself, if it's a thin line between love and hate, and it's easy to cross over into love, could it easily be as simple to cross over into love from hate as opposed to crossing over from love into hate? Couldn't it be just as simple to be able to cross in from hate to love? And maybe it's just as simple as how we interact with other people, or us making just one small thing, making one small stance or step that can make the difference between whether people look at us with hate or whether they look at us with love. You know, if there's a thin line between love and hate, isn't it possible to cross over either way? Very simplistically? And if that's the case, what's standing in the way from us doing it? So that's my food for thought for tonight. That having been said, like I typically say every week, I'm so thankful to every one of you guys that tune in to help us to make our dream come true of bringing you the greatest music you've never heard, of being able to have this show, of being able to interact with you guys and to have our Facebook Live and to have these conversations and to get to know you better and to play this amazing music, and our artists that come in and hang out with us and they pour out their hearts, and they pour out their hearts in their music and their craft, and they bring it here for us to share, and we share it with you, and we sup together. And so I'm so excited and happy that every week we get to come here and do that thing with you guys, and thank you so much for allowing that to happen. And as I'm so fond of saying every week, if you want to see a difference where you work, where you play, where you stay, show love, because it truly is the superpower. Bryson?
Yeah. Want to shout out Spillz the One, man. Go follow this cat. He's amazing. For real, he's amazing. I'm not just saying that because he's sitting here, because obviously if I didn't think he was amazing, he wouldn't be here. Boom, just like that. But he's amazing. He has major talent, and check him out. Spillz the One. Go follow him. Go download his music. Support this brother. If you like what you hear on OUI Radio, if you like what you hear on the Edge on Air, it's in constant rotation. So go support him. Support his music, support his vision, support his dream, and then make sure you go like OUI Radio. Then make sure you go like the Edge on Air, because this stuff is in constant rotation. It's not just played when we're here. Now we play it heavy when we're here, but it's in constant rotation, 24/7, 365 for all you artists that's submitting your music. That's awesome. Make sure, just like you want that support, make sure you support as well. Go follow our page, like our page, follow Dee Dee at Sound of Delight, follow me at the original Brysen, follow my guy Spillz, the one that spills with a Z. All right. Man, we do this thing every week, every Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the edgeonair.com. And indeed, it's the greatest music you've never heard, because everybody's always like, wow, that's dope. So, let's keep it coming. Let's keep it moving. It's summertime now, man. It's hot outside. Go check on somebody. Go check on your loved ones. Go reach out. Go spend some time. Get some time to refresh, renew, rejuvenate. Go do something you haven't done before. Go have some type of fun that you haven't done before. Go down to the lake. Go down to an event. Go out and do something. Step out of your comfort zone, because we don't know what tomorrow will bring. You dig?
That's true.
So, man, get out there. Get out there.
Tell me something about my life.
Get out there and let's do it, and let's do it big. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. Thanks for following us, you guys. Got some good content, some good conversation, and thank you for obliging us, man, and just being a part of it and sharing and going deep and sharing your thoughts, man. Bay Houston, our resident bartender, hostess with the mostest. You can check her out on Bay's Boom Boom Room too every week. She's starting something up on Tuesdays. It's going down. Go follow her music, man. She's dope. And I think that's it. That's it, man.
That'll do it.
All right. Share love, live love, be love. Do it today, because tomorrow is not promised. Okay,
well,
so do better. Do better.
Do better.
Do better. Do better.
Do better.
All right. We out. We'll holla. Stevie, Spillz the one.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much, everybody. You guys at thebomb.com and all that good stuff. Whatever new lingo is now. I'm still on bomb.com though. Thank you guys.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Spillz the one. Dee Dee, me, we out, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. 1, 2, 3, we family. Hey, Mama Cookie, I see you.
Mama Cookie, hey.
Mama Cookie, I played my guitar for you earlier.
She did. You missed it.
I played it for you earlier.
She did.
I'm gonna come back to the house and play it for you. All right, we're out of here, you guys. Thank you so much. We radio. We'll holla.